Hello everyone, I want to show you a finished collage journal. This is a little book that Jill Robertson made for me and sent it along with a swap that we did. And it's made out of a Linder chocolate bag. I think it was peppermint stripe for Christmas. So she used parts of the bag to make these peppermint stripe tabs. And she used a Starbucks leaflet inside, and she manipulated it so that couple of the pages are stitched together to form a pocket, and the rest kind of accordions out, and you'll see it as I show you. So when I joined Vintage Glue Books and Pages, and she gives us a weekly challenge with prompts. 5 things that you need to include in your collage, with an alternate in case you don't have one of the items. So I thought I would use this book to do those collages, and I just did the final page in this, so I thought I'd share it with you real quick. So I had just done a fun collage on the front. Jill had included this painted lady face when she sent it to me, but I glued it into place there, so she just shows right there in the window. And then I covered up most of the packaging, but you can see the pretty flowers here. On the back, I left the chocolatier here, and then covered up the rest with some fun things. And inside, she had made this little flap here, and she sewed or glued whatever, this strip on there. But I added the map, and on the back, again, she had a flap here, and I just collaged a few pieces onto the flap, and then she had put this booklet in there, and I used the booklet to write down the assignments, the elements of the challenges. And I got up to collage number 13 in this book. So they're not in order. I didn't go right in order in this book, but that doesn't really matter. I will just show you quickly the collages. This was one collage. I used the 2-page spread, and this envelope I glued onto the page, but I glued it on so that you could see part of the Starbucks flyer through the windows. And I did a two-page spread on this collage also. I think, well, no, this one's 2-page, and I think after this they're 1-page. But I'll probably be wrong. This is the one that was made into a pocket, and she included this. So I'm going to collage something onto this little card that's stuck in there. So yeah, this is one. This is another one. And then this is where it accordions out. So I'll just try to show you 1 page at a time. This one has a piece of a net bag from Mandarin Oranges. This one was fun. I doodled a little bit on that one. Oh, this one is a 2-page, because we were supposed to use a piece of architecture, and I loved this, and it was big, so I made it into a 2-page spread. And this is the last one I did. This was number 13, and it was so much fun. I'll explain this one a little bit. We had to use a map, piece of a map, an animal, something from the grocery store, something square, and a clothing tag. So I went to gather my pieces, and I found this orangutan, and I thought, well, that's perfect for the animal. And there's this map, and then in the grocery store items I found, oops, I gotta glue that on better. I found a Keurig type of box, but it was from Trader Joe's. My sister had, I don't know where she got it, because we don't have a Trader Joe's around here. But I took the box because I loved the images on the box. So I cut him out, and it says directions on it for how to use the cups, coffee cups. But it was perfect because there's a map. And the police officer is giving directions, and the orangutan looks like he's saying, where do I go? Or I'm lost, or something. And so for something square, I found this little drawing of a suitcase, a little travel case. So it all just worked together. And then for a clothing tag, I found one that says St. John's Bay. So maybe that's where he's headed. He's going to St. John's Bay, and he's lost, and the policeman is giving him directions. Anyway, I had a lot of fun with that, and I just love that ape. And then that was number 4, so I went way out of order for that. And I think I got them all. Yep. So there we have it. This was a lot of fun, and I recommend, if you like doing collages, or if it looks like fun to you, there's a Facebook group called Vintage Glue Books and Pages, and it's run by Marguerite Miller, and she does wonderful collages, but it's really fun. She has a couple of different challenges going on. So I will continue doing this challenge, but I'll obviously have to find a different book. I showed you my collage book that I had just made with some of my vintage collages in it. I want this book to focus on vintage. So maybe I'll do some of the collages in the challenge in this book if I can use vintage things to fit the criteria. And if not, then I'll do something else. But anyway, I just wanted to show that to you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.